Yo, what's good, everyone? My name is Panache, aka Mr. 263, and I'm here with
Adaeze.
Sweet, and we're back with the season finale of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. That is titled, Whose Show Is This? Whose show is this?
She-Hulk.
Wrong. It's Ribbit. Ribbit. Yeah. So this finale, we got high expectations for this one. Hopefully it crashes, because if it doesn't crash, unfortunately, I don't think this show will be on the same level as the other shows.
Yeah.
For me, I know.
Yeah, same.
All right.
So a little bit anxious but excited.
Yeah. So should we just get into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's get it.
Jennifer Walters, Esquire, lawyer, millennial, searching for a way to balance a career and her personal life.
For this. They baited you and you took the bait.
I was angry, which is how anyone would respond in that situation.
But you're not just anyone. You are an out-of-control Hulk. That's what all the witnesses saw.
Yeah.
We have an offer for a plea deal. The DA won't pursue any charges related to the incident.
What are the terms?
Inhibitor. Ask me about the inhibitor after.
Okay.
Hey, how did you get involved with this group here?
Dude, I created Intelligentsia. I'm Hulk King.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh, come on. It's okay. He can improvise.
That's a little bit uneventful.
Like I can't
but
improv.
I think I'd rather just talk to Emil about this. Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he's down the lodge. Some private event down there.
Thanks.
Private event.
Kind of missed the chicken blood.
I would like to introduce our very
Could be
special guest
this
speaker.
event.
He cost a ton, so you
I
better
don't
cheer.
know.
Give it up
Is there?
for the Abomination!
Knew it. Oh yeah, now this. Oh, I was so disappointed. Now I'm with this.
Welcome to the Summer Twilight.
I don't get it though. They gotta explain
It's
what's
really
going
an
on.
honor to be your humble life coach for the evening. I hear you. You are the only boss.
Emil?
Jennifer. These guys are Intelligentsia. Todd created the site. He's Hulk King.
You're Hulk King?
No doy. You remember your attractive date, Josh? You think the sex tape was the worst part. Well, I hired him to seduce you and steal your blood. Oh,
What are you talking about?
though?
Steal my blood?
my team also synthesized your blood, so it could safely give me all the powers you never should have been given in the first place.
Oh no.
This
But I
can't
thought it doesn't
possibly
work
be
with
where
everybody.
the season was going.
That's a funny looking Hulk.
Surprise, losers. Come on, Titania too? This isn't messy enough?
Yeah.
Ever use
It's messy.
Jet, watch out!
So Emil is not involved.
Bruce?
Let go of my cousin, asshole.
It's not what you think.
It's not what
Is
you
this
think.
necessary?
No,
What is
no.
even happening here? No, This is a mess. None of these storylines make any sense.
Yeah.
Is this working for you? Hey, what do you think you're doing? The menu is not gonna stop me. I'm just gonna break this inhibitor real quick.
She looks good.
Oh yes. And that's it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. She-Hulk.
I'm here to see Kevin. It's urgent.
Okay, great. Let me just have you sign our non-disclosure agreement and then have a seat.
Man.
Wait, so you're the one who's making all the decisions here?
I will answer your questions, but you must first transform back to Jennifer.
Why?
You are very expensive.
Oh, sure.
But wait until the camera is off you. The visual effects team has moved on to another project. There, do it now.
Can we not do Todd gets Hulk powers? Like, the powers aren't the villain. He is.
Erasing blood plot.
Oh, and Bruce swooping down from literal outer space to save the day in my story?
But Bruce is supposed to return to explain what he was doing
No,
on
we
set.
don't need to hear any of that.
But we were going to introduce
Save it for the movie.
recalculating and abomination.
After all that, I just want him to hold himself accountable.
Okay.
And enough with this angsty nighttime. Let's do this big climax in daylight.
So I just
Todd!
OMG, you guys, we are about to witness a murder.
So
Now I'm
wait,
ready
what
to
actually
deal with
happened?
You. This is amazing.
Just do it.
I'm so frustrated.
I'll see you in court, babe.
Look, I didn't mean to.
Jen, I'm here to help.
Hey, Daredevil. You missed it. We're done.
Where did he jump from?
Everything?
No.
It was great, though. And I'm happy to see you.
Oh, I've been away on Sakar for a while.
Sakar?
Tell you all about it, but first, I have someone here that I'd like you all to meet.
Son.
This is my son, Scar.
Gang, gang.
Why is his hairline like that?
Wow, you're a family.
He's a teenager.
Why is his hairline back already?
She-Hulk, the superpowered woman known as the cousin of the Hulk, has been cleared of her previous conviction. Oh, She-Hulk, can you share any details about your lawsuit
she got
against
a
Todd
job
Phelps
back.
and Intelligentsia?
People like Todd Phelps have to be held responsible for their actions. The message we're sending is that if you attack, harm, or harass innocent people, I'm coming for you.
Do you mean in the courtroom or as a superhero?
I want this Scar to be great.
Both.
Wow.
You took your time.
Emil, my apologies for the delay.
You got sucked into another show, didn't you?
We're really in an era of peak TV. Got all your things?
Yeah. What's the guest policy at Carbotage?
It's
Shared fridge?
We're kind of all one with everything.
What about Wi-Fi?
He's going to
Wi-Fi.
All right, so that was She-Hulk, season finale of season 1, titled "Whose Show Is This?" And I think the correct title should have been "Whose Show Is This For?"
What?
Whose show is this for?
What do you mean?
It definitely wasn't for me. Yeah. I don't know. Let's start with you. What did you think of the She-Hulk season finale?
Man, I'm disappointed. To be honest, personally, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I was concerned from when the episode dropped and it was 35 minutes. I was like, okay, I don't know how we're going to address the things we need to address.
Yes.
With 35 minutes left on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Then the episode started. And the episode started very slowly.
Yes.
I was like, okay, it's been 7 minutes, y'all. There are things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, things kind of started progressing and picking up, but still very, very slow. I still had hope. And then the whole, like, scene where everything was happening and apparently none of it happened.
Yeah.
I guess, like, I see what they were doing there. Like, they put in, like, a lot of, like, you know, the expected, what was expected. Because I know we speculated, we were hoping, like, oh, hopefully Todd is not the person behind it. Hopefully Abomination part of this. Like, you know, it's Bruce Banner. Yeah. It's gonna come back, all that stuff. So basically everything we were thinking about, except minus Titania, because we were not thinking about Titania
at all.
So they put everything there. And I'm confused. And then the whole, like, when she came into our world, it was cute. Wasn't that funny?
Not really our world. Our world is Kevin Feige. Our one was Kevin.
Sorry. Yeah.
It does make you sleepy.
Yeah. So even that part, I think, like, it wasn't as funny as it could have been.
Yeah.
And then we went back into her world, and we don't know exactly like what was real, what actually happened. So, because now we're basically, okay, so there was a gathering, Abomination was there, and Todd is behind Intelligentsia.
Yes.
But now we don't know, since like there was no blood serum thing or whatever, we don't know why Todd was behind Intelligentsia. Really, I don't really know.
'Cause there were men that hates women.
So that was the goal of Intelligentsia.
Yeah, because She-Hulk didn't deserve the powers. She didn't earn the powers. That's why they all were there.
That's why they gathered. Yeah, I don't know where Josh is. I guess they sent Josh, but is it true that Josh, like that line that Todd said, like, okay, Josh got your blood? Is that true?
It cannot be, because you have to notice when somebody take your blood. It's not like you just sleep and somebody just take your blood. And no. See, this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you think.
This episode was a mess.
Yeah.
Even though she was saying it's a mess, it was so meta. Like, oh, I'm thinking it's a mess. You're saying it's a mess. Okay, how are we gonna resolve this? You know, I had heard about the She-Hulk like going to the Marvel offices.
Okay.
I've heard a rumor about that before, like a long time ago. Right? But I didn't expect it. Like when it didn't happen on this way, I didn't expect it to happen in the finale. And maybe this was funny, but at that point I was annoyed already.
I'm not interested.
I was annoyed already. So the whole joke with the Kevin being actually like AI, I didn't even care about. Couldn't care about, like, oh yeah, now you're going here.
Yeah.
I can't, like the whole even the narration. It was like in the first look. In the first look, we saw Jennifer wearing with that old school screen or whatever with Mark Ruffalo with the Hulk.
Yeah.
Standing there next to her and looking like an old school TV show that they said McBeal, something Ali McBeal. That's what this one is kind of based on.
Yeah.
We saw that in the trailer. Had nothing to do with this the whole opening. So
random.
So here's the thing, like this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who's. The demographic of this show was supposed to be. I don't know, because for me, when it started, the first episode, I thought it was great. Okay, and they didn't waste time. I liked it. They didn't waste time. You gave us the origin. Like, alright, cool.
Yeah,
this is Jen.
We commended that. Yeah.
Right. A second episode. It's still strong. It was not great, but it was strong. Right? Yeah, now we're getting now we're getting to the the struggles. Jen doesn't want to be She-Hulk, right? And then you get to She-Hulk, doesn't want to be doesn't know if people appreciate Jen. Jen like, oh yeah, do you like me for me, or do you like me for this or whatever? Right? It's a comedy. You're breaking the fourth wall, then the fourth wall breaking started going down.
Yeah, it kind of seems like they kind of forgot about it for a few episodes.
Post-credit scenes, we started with them, then nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the Titania story, which didn't make sense at all. You wasted a good actress on that.
Totally wasted a good
She's
actress.
very charming.
Totally.
I love her in The Good Place. And even the way she speaks. I like English accents, but because she has an English accent, but I appreciate her when she talks. In this one, it sounded like Kim Kardashian. If I want to watch Kim Kardashian, I will go turn on those Kardashian
there are
shows.
lots of seasons of that.
But I don't. So, yeah. And we had Madison for that, and I appreciate Madison.
Yeah.
Small dose.
Yeah.
Right?
She came and left.
Yes. See, here's the thing. This show, Daredevil. Why was Daredevil in this finale? Why was
have
Daredevil in
no
this finale?
idea.
See, Daredevil in the last episode came in great.
Yeah.
Because the last episode was great to me.
Yeah, actually, last episode was good.
Daredevil came in great. In this one, oh yeah, that's when if I see people say they ruined Daredevil. In this one, like just by showing up here, where was my nigga jumping from? My nigga just like, yo, where were you jumping from?
And yeah.
Where?
And why did he come?
I mean,
Nothing was happening.
she said that
She wants him
I
to
want
come.
to, yeah, you know, a lady got needs. It's,
But
see,
I don't know, like it was kind of like, because the show was trying to, like, you know, empower women and all that, right? Be like, okay, she's a female superhero and all that, but at the same time, they're again playing into that whole, like, oh, you know, she needs a man type stereotype, which to me it's fine.
yeah.
I don't mind that, but but you can't do both. Just pick what you want to do.
Oh yeah, I never got that. Like, you know how some shows will be like, alright, cool. This one we're gearing it towards women, so they shouldn't be like, oh, this you need to rely on a man or whatever.
Yeah.
There is no men that I see on TV. I'm like, aye, cool. You're not relying on a woman, so that's good. Or you're not relying on a man. I just see you as a not balanced person. If you just like, I can do everything by myself. You're just not a complete person. You don't know how to, what's called, ask for help, because you cannot do everything by yourself. I don't care if you have your friends. Everybody got their friends, but their friends, and be a friend and a life partner, two different things.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, but even though, okay, maybe some positives. What I like about this, they gave us a little bit about the Hulk, which I didn't
About
even.
the Hulk?
Yeah, the actual Hulk.
Oh, okay.
That he has a son.
Yes.
His teenage son or whatever. But that one, at that point, I was just like, hey, cool, because I was like, alright, cool. Another. I was actually excited. If we're gonna see the Hulk in Sikaar in another project to see what actually happened. I think that will actually have been
that will still
better.
happen.
But he's here already.
Because he said, I'll tell you all about it. So that's kind of hinting us, like, they're gonna tell us.
Yeah, they will, but I don't want it to be in a She-Hulk project.
No, it
in
won't
this,
be. Please.
No season 2. I'm okay with it. This series, it had its moments.
Oh yeah, it had some great moments. Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
It's
but
just the
overall,
way it ended. Yeah, overall the ending, like even Abomination.
Yeah.
Like, okay, because we were on opposite sides. I didn't want Abomination to be switching from a male to Abomination. I wanted him to remain a male.
Yes.
Just because, you know, like he kind of pushed this whole reformed narrative and all that.
Yeah.
And like, you know, he has a retreat. So I'm like, okay, why would he have a retreat to then, you know, like basically go against everything he's preaching? And you wanted him to be a villain.
Yes. No. I didn't want him to be a villain per se. I said, I'm just getting it tough to wrap it around my head for a great villain, to sacrifice a great villain for one episode of funny.
Yeah. No.
Right. Instead, if it's a movie, I can maybe understand that. But one episode of funny, and you take a big villain like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But the way they went is kind of like neither here nor there, because he's switching into Abomination, but just to give talks.
Yeah.
So it's like, why risk like going back to prison just to give talks?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, but at the same time, it kind of aligns with the whole story that they've been giving, like, that he doesn't believe in violence anymore.
Yeah.
So it does line up with that. Because, like, okay, he's switching to Abomination, but he's not the savage, out of control person. He's still, like, intellectual, giving talks and stuff like that. So he is, like, a reformed version of Abomination.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it does line up with that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, it doesn't make sense. Because, like, he tried so hard to get out of jail. Why go back into jail just so that you can give talks as Abomination?
Yeah, I don't know. Even when the Abomination is talking, and it's the Emil's voice coming out of there, it kind of like had like it didn't fit. And okay, now if Abomination is fighting, let's go with the Hulk or She-Hulk. They're fighting. It's a serious movie, right? Is Abomination when Hulk go whatever is now what's good? Abomination gonna go
It doesn't sound like that, but I see what you're saying.
It sounded like that was actually better than what it would sound like.
I think it's probably gonna be because She-Hulk, she never like sounded aggressive as She-Hulk until the last episode. Because she was actually growling like in the previous episode, she was like, and all that.
Yeah.
So it seems like they have both sides.
Yes, that's when you lose control.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied at all.
I was anxious. I tell you, like I was anxious all through the day today. I kept talking to him. I was like, I don't know how I feel. And then as soon as it dropped, I was like,
yeah.
And actually, it's 35 minutes the episode. Yeah. Like, how are we going to make it happen? And we didn't make it happen. It was
man. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And
I don't know.
When you just gave us Werewolf by Night, which I thought was awesome. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm getting to the Panther. I'm going to the Black Panther, with my expectations up high. Then you drop all this.
No. It's a lot. It's actually a lot to swallow. I don't know. I'm not very happy really about it. Like, but the thing is that it made even like what she said, because she said like, oh, all these things distract you from the fact that like all my powers were taken away right when I was learning to live with both. That's true. That's a fair point that she was making, the fact that like, we were following her growth and whatever, like all through the show. So it was still something that needed to be addressed in the last episode. But if that's all that you wanted the show to be about, then why give us a third story? Like, why give us like the whole block? Like, why just waste our time? Just so that you can be like, haha, just joking. Nah. No, thank you.
No, this show, I think it was very different. And I guess this one, they've been trying a lot of different in Phase 4, a lot of things, and many things worked. Many things were so different, and then it worked from Doctor Strange. But this one, I don't think it worked. Same with Thor: Love and Thunder, I didn't think it worked. But I don't know. We should make a video on another, ranking the Phase 4 projects.
Yeah, when we come with notes, so that we won't be rambling on. But yeah, for sure. It's a no for me. Even like the Wreck-It Crew, the leader. Oh, they gave us all these hints.
Yo, even where is the Wrecking Crew?
I don't know.
So, Todd, you telling me Todd is the one that gave the Wrecking Crew anything? Todd.
I don't know. Because they said the leader. Remember the Wrecking Crew said like, oh, the leader. They mentioned the leader.
I don't know. Did they mention it or I think we just assumed. I don't remember. Maybe they say who is their leader or whatever. Because
our leader is going to be upset or something.
Yes, or the boss. Who and where did they go? Because they had powers. Were they there? Maybe they were in the crowd and we didn't even notice. Why?
Well, one of them is at the retreat, right?
Yeah, which is. Alright, guys. This is going to be tomorrow. I'm gonna be working, and I'm gonna be on the phone with you the whole day complaining about this.
Please see if anybody wants to drop their phone number so that I don't have to talk about it
all day.
all
I'll
day
be complaining about
tomorrow.
this. Man, no. Like, it was not even that funny no more.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was not. I was actually frustrated all through the episode, and I was trying to not show it on my face. I'm like, okay, relax. This is just a show, but yeah, no.
For us, we look forward. We have Disney nights. We have that.
We've never missed a Disney night,
right?
From day one.
Doesn't matter what's happening in our lives,
Yes.
whatever. The episodes might not come in or go on YouTube live the next day, but we don't miss it. Doesn't matter what's happening.
Yes.
We go Disney night. But now, if you're telling us we have to stay, because here it's 1 a.m. when they come out, and you're telling us wait for this one.
Like, you have me out here yawning, like, stop fighting for my life.
Yeah, I don't know how to end this. Just want to say bye. We're back. The inhibitor. I wanted to talk about the inhibitor because the Hulk in the first episode, when Jen was like, "Oh, so can you just make me inhibitor so that I will just stay Jen?" She say, "No, this is to me, right? It's coded to my DNA. It only works for me. That will take a long time for me to be able to make you one." How the government will get one for our abomination? Willy-nilly, just like, we have an inhibitor there.
Yeah.
How is that was good? They just got one for Jen, which we know that inhibitor is gamma radiation, right? And who is the foremost, authority, on gamma radiation? Bruce Banner. It's hard for Bruce Banner. How is the government just getting this willy-nilly?
Bro, I know, because even if the inhibitor works, how was Abomination switching back and forth? Was he taking it off every time and putting it back on? Because she said, "Let me break it." So she broke it and then changed. But Abomination, we don't know exactly what was going on with it.
There's a race that these projects are doing. This one and Thor and Love and Thunder really fighting for, there's some projects that not everybody loved, like Thor the Dark World. I actually love Thor the Dark World. I mean, it's not a great movie. I understand why people have problems with it, but I didn't work out that movie and just go on rants and rants. No, I didn't. Thor Love and Thunder, I did.
Yeah, he did.
This,
I'm here to confirm that, bro. No, it was disappointing because even like what I was saying is that for a lawyer show, like the way she got out of the her sentence, it's kind of like, you're in jail, okay. Like, you came out of jail because whatever, that's fine. Now you're wearing an inhibitor. Now she broke her inhibitor and she turned into She-Hulk because she was at a gathering where Intelligentsia was. And then all of a sudden the police comes there to arrest Intelligentsia, and you're good. You can go back to your job.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really make sense because, like, the reasons why you went to jail didn't change. Like, you can't just be mad and hulk around. But she apparently, it's all good now because we know who made her mad. We always knew who made her mad. We always knew it was Intelligentsia.
They introduced themselves.
Yes, they did.
In that video, they introduced themselves.
So it's not like, oh yeah, now we need to find him. Why did we need to find him?
They introduced themselves. So people in the digital era, people at home, when they saw that, they were like, all right, that's Intelligentsia.
Who made her mad?
Oh, and then let me go to their website. They have a website. Yes. Ooh, they're talking some nasty things about about Jen Waters. Oh, this is a toxic website. Okay, but nah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to process.
Oh my
It's a
goodness.
lot to process.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Positives about this show. It's a show.
Cut it.
What to them? Cha! Bangani, bangani, bale. You know, big when